Hey y'all, come on in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Doing a little cooking. I'm gonna pour my grease right quick in my green beans. Cook that fat back a little longer. Get it a little more crunchy. Come on in. Then I gotta cut my potatoes up. Y'all doing all right today? Hey y'all, come on in. How y'all doing today? I pray we all be ready. I pray we all be ready. I pray we all be ready for his return. Honey, I pray that we get our business straight so we can all meet at the gate. I pray we all be ready for his return. Child, I almost didn't come on. Y'all know I ain't been feeling my hot best. Y'all know I'm in a flare up. But I was cooking. I'm cooking some green beans and neck bones and cornbread. I ain't even think about Avery. I'm gonna look and see if I got some little instant macaroni for her, cause we don't have to have it. And our weather, our weather is weird. It ain't cold. That's why I said it look like we could get up some snow after a while. Cause it really ain't that cold. It looked like one of them little snow days or something. Y'all doing all right? I might be getting around a little stiff, but I'm gonna get around. I'm gonna go and cut these potatoes up to go on my green beans. Y'all doing all right? Today is Jean P Conley's birthday. I want y'all to wish her a happy birthday. And if God placed it on y'all heart to bless her, I want y'all to be a blessing. And I'm gonna put her Cash App and her Zelle up. If y'all want it, let me know. I don't have all my people on here yet, so I'm gonna wait till I get them on here. I know my eyes look funny because I don't feel that hot, Ruru. But I said to myself, I stayed in the bed like I was supposed to all day long. Friday, I was supposed to have injections. I'm not doing it. I just can't keep taking my body through all those hormones. Them steroids is something else. And that's not good. And I feel like, and all you're getting, you get an understanding. Hey, y'all, come on in. I'm going to give y'all time to get in here. Y'all doing all right? Y'all finished Christmas shopping? Come on in here. And I'm honoring Jean, and I wished her a happy birthday. I sent her something at midnight, and I sent her a happy birthday message because you honor those. And the Bible say, them that labor amongst you. And some of us do just a little bit more than other people. Some people chose to sit down and other people chose to get up in times such as this. What I come to realize, people will worship and praise you in good high times. And when them times drop, they drop. But anyway, it is what it is. Get in here. I'm going to make some of y'all happy today. And some of y'all, I'm going to upset. Some things I say, it's really going to upset all of us. Thank you, Ruru. I like your house. Even though you got 127 bowls in that living room. Ruthie, don't put that else. No, get no more Christmas. You worse than I am. Get no more Christmas stuff. I'm giving y'all time to get in here. We're going to get started. Press me out and share. No shopping, no cash. Don't say you ain't got no money. Just say you ain't going to shop because you don't know what God might drop in your hand. But I get you. Oh, you say you just doing cash, mama. I got you. Yeah, a lot of people doing that too. They just know what you're going to spend. That's the best thing. Cash or what do you call those? Little gift cards. Because sometimes when you go shopping, you overspend. And even though they're people can get what they want to get. If you don't like that I gave you a gift card, then don't ask me and you to exchange nothing. Some people, I got a sister, she very hard to please. You might as well give her a gift card. Everything, she don't like it. You got it? Hey, Peaches, I'm glad you got it. How you doing, Peachy? Baby, I got some talking to do. We're going to cook over here. We're going to talk, honey. I got some stuff, Ruru. Shut up, Ruru, because I want to come to New York and stay at your house. I want to stay with you, Ruthie. I want to be down home. We're going to poop together. Scoot over and stay on your side of the bed, Ruthie. That's all you got to do when I come to New York. Hey, Pepper Hodges. I'm waiting for my chat to build up. It's building up slow. If you want to send me something in the mail, my P.O. box, I don't know where my moderators be nowadays. Hold on. Everybody going too fast. Hey, Mother White, Miss Mary White. Hey, Mother Linda Richards. I love you. Where you been? Hey, Pretty Rachel. I'm going to get your stuff in the mail. Hey, Miss Pearly. I'm sorry. Whoever said they want to send me something, my P.O. box is P.O. Box 32. Cassville, Cassville, Georgia. 30120. Mauricio Marcia, I'm flatline. It's got to be Christmas. I ain't seen my Mauricio Marcia in so long. Where you been hiding? You been mad at me? You been mad at me too? Hey, Karen Pearson. Y'all all been mad at me. Y'all see, I told the truth though, didn't I? Yeah, I'm in a flare-up right now. I told the truth though, didn't I? Mauricio Marcia, I know y'all was mad at me, but did I not tell the truth? I got something gonna make everybody mad on both sides of the fence today. Ruthie, I need to let me see if I can make you a mod right now. Hold on. Can I make Ruthie a mod right now? Ruru, I don't think I can on here like that. I'm gonna do it afterwards. I told Deacon Calvin to go in and make you a mod. I know he listening, egg sucking dog. That's how he do. Hey. I'm going to get it in the mail. I'm going to put you a little extra something in there. Hey, Bib in Brooklyn. Listen, y'all, I don't want to make y'all too mad today, but I got to talk about some stuff y'all may or may not know. But y'all make sure, go ahead, because y'all know I support people. I need y'all to take the time right now and blast this page with happy birthday to Jean P Conley Sanders. Let me tell you something about Jean. Oh, yeah, when I go to New York, we're going to have to go 3 hours up to spend time with her. Jean don't have nobody. She done lost everybody in her family except for her son. Everybody in her family except for her boy. Everybody, all her siblings passed away. Her mama, her daddy, her grandmama, her brothers. Everybody. She used to be a family of 6. She has nobody. She don't got no nieces. She ain't got no nephews. She don't got nobody. And what an honor to celebrate her birthday. She called me her sister. She ain't got no sister. She called me sister friend. Just like I could say cousin, sister friend. She called me sister friend. And y'all, Jean been with me from the beginning. Y'all know I call her Jean P over him. Over there on the other thing, she go by Sanders. But y'all know she been with me for 5 years. She been with me at the highlights and the lowlights. So I want y'all to flood the chat. Y'all know we don't play about that. Jean, if you on here, I'm ready to do your birthday song. I'm ready to do the birthday song if you on him. I'm going to have to reach out if she ain't on him. Jean, you on him? We ain't even done the birthday song to her yet. I'm waiting on her to come on him. And if you want to send her something, I'll give you her information. I ain't seen her on Come Across yet. Yeah, flood it on out. Do it like we do it. Do it like we do it. Happy birthday to anybody selling a birthday today. Maybe I missed your birthday the day before yesterday or 2 days ago. Happy birthday. I'm going to do the song for y'all. Today is a special day. It is a day that everything will go your way. Today is the day that you were born. It's your birthday. You got it going on. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. What you gonna do today for your birthday? Go out to eat today on your birthday. Do what you wanna do. It's your birthday. I just came to say happy birthday. You wanna send me something? Okay. Let me put my information under your name. Miss Mary. P.O. Do you want to mail it or do you want to cash app it? Hold on. Hold on. See that? Hold on 1 second. It's the nails for me. I can't type. I don't know where Deacon Calvin at. I don't even know why I got him no more. He ain't never on him. I guess he's sick of me as I'm sick of him. And then I gotta fix that. I'm just trying, y'all. These nails is messing me up. Can't get my P.O. box right. I'm trying. Okay. And then my cash app is, and then you can do or Zelle. I can do that. It's in there. Okay, I hope I helped you out. Yes, it's her birthday. Come on in here. We're going to talk. Yes, I can't see. I had to use, well, I didn't think about that, Miss Norma. Miss Naomi, thank you. I really didn't think about that. Happy birthday. Everybody's birthday means something. You know, a lady told me the other day that birthdays was pagan. Birthdays are not pagan holidays. Birthdays are not. I'm going to the P.O. box this week, Mother Linda. Y'all know how I am. Why y'all trying to show me out and embarrass me? Y'all know I don't do everything I'm supposed to do. But I know Christmas coming. I know y'all gonna get me something for Christmas. I just got a feeling I'm gonna get some Christmas presents this year like I used to. I got a feeling that y'all gonna get your girl something for Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the government will give y'all a loan. When you find out you ain't gonna get much money from them income taxes coming up. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't start on me. And I won't start with you. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. But you know what? Say y'all ready to get started, because Jean ain't on here yet. Y'all ready to get started? And I didn't put her information up here for her cash out. I gotta look it up real quick. Hey, Rodney. Y'all gonna be mad on this one. This is something for everybody. This is not just about no Republicans. And it's not about it. It's not just for Republicans. This is for everybody. This is for everybody. And Michael Jackson got a song that says, they don't really care about us. Can I just read a little bit of the words to Michael Jackson? All I really know is that they don't really care about us. I mean, that's all I really know. All I really know is that they don't really care about us, you know. Gone bad, situations aggravated, everybody's agitated. In the streets, on the news, everybody's dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you will never break me. Beat me, hate me, you would never break me. Will me, thrill me, you would never kill me. Jew me, sue me, everybody do me. Kick me, kite me, don't black and white me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Yep, I'm going to keep saying all what he said. All I really know is that Michael Jackson was a prophet. That they don't really care about us. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Tripod, speculations, everybody's agitations. In the streets, on the news, everybody doubtful. Blackmail. Throw your brother in jail. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. He said one part right here. The government don't see, but if Roosevelt was living, he wouldn't let this be. Oh, all I really know is that they don't care about us. What do you mean? Well, you took down Obama's affordable health plan. And you said that we couldn't afford it. Now, this is going to make Democrats and Republicans mad. So if you are a Republican, just put 1. If you're a Democrat, put 2. I got something to tell you you may not know. This is going to upset if you're a veteran. This is going to upset you if you don't have no insurance. Darlene Crow, you writing to the wrong person. I don't know who you texting to, but you put it in this chat. Darlene said, do you know when mom's refrigerator will be defrosted? Michael was checking on it yesterday. He was out there too. Darlene don't know she wrote that. So let me see. So Republicans' number was 1 and Democrats was 2. Well, a lot of Republicans are not going to say they own him. But trust me, they're on him. Leave them alone. They scared. It's okay. I try to let this be neutral, but they scared. But y'all ready to hear what I got to tell y'all? Our government, they don't really care about us. They took away Obamacare, and he has not come up with no care for us. He said that we couldn't afford it. Y'all ready? We just sent Kenya, $1 billion for their healthcare system so that people from Kenya, not America, but in Africa, can have healthcare. You cancel Obamacare and you send Kenya. I don't care if it is Africa, bump that. You sent Kenya $1 billion? $1 billion? So that they can have health care? Oh, honey, I'm not done. $1 billion. We supposed to be broke. I ain't done. Baby, we dealing with fraud. We dealing with waste and abuse of taxpayers' monies. You already gave your son a $620 million loan for a startup company. You just gave Kenya $1 billion for their insurance so that they can have health care. But you taking Obamacare from us. Do you know how much money it costs you? I'm going to give you a grand total. That little aircraft that's sitting out there in the Caribbean, it takes $8 to $10 million a day for it to sit there to watch to see if any drugs are going to come that ain't coming our way that was headed to the British government. Now that's $8 to $10 million a day for an aircraft to hover around the Caribbean. I ain't done. Then they said each strike that they made, because now they saying it's 4 strikes. So even if you give them 2, each strike that they made on those boats when they murdered them people, each strike was anywhere from 1.4 to 4 million. So just say we only hit them 2 times. That's $8 million for the strike. If you add the 8 million and the 10 million so far for the aircraft, that's 18 to 20 million just for an aircraft and to hit them boats more times than you should. Taxpayers' money. It's cheaper to just let the Coast Guard do what they've been doing. Now see what's going on. Now you got 20 plus Republicans that's finna retire early, and they not gonna run midterms. Oh, we not done. You getting mad off of the truth, but a lot of Republicans, they don't like what's going on. So they gonna retire. Now, Daddy Dumping Pants is having a whole tantrum over there in social. And over there on, because he did do a good interview the other day on the show. What is it called? 2020 or whatever. He's mad about the interview. He's having a whole tantrum. And we already know right now, the people that say they in supporting and going along with him and carrying on with him, those are bots. Those are AIs. There was an update done on Twitter, and it showed that all those people were bots. They wasn't real. They was in other countries. Yeah. So we know the support ain't there. Now, I want to feel good, and I don't want to work myself up, even though I can't stop watching the things. But, you know, the other day I was talking to this man over there on TikTok, and I kept asking him about Egypt. Was it any black people in Egypt? Was it any white people? Because, see, white people don't know the Egyptians can't stand them either. That's a place that they don't want them. And the man said, I'm not white. I'm not pale with blue eyes. Everybody heard him say it on my live. I said, sir, I didn't call you white. He was an Egyptian. And he was like, no, we're not white. And then I said, well, any blacks? He said, in Cairo. I said, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I said, because Israel is a part of Africa. He was like, no, Israel is not Israel, I'm sorry, Egypt. He said, no, Egypt is not Africa. You's a darn lie. Egypt is Africa. The majority of Egypt, the whole northern hemisphere of Egypt, is in Africa. You got this much of Egypt in Asia, in the continent of Asia, and this much on the continent of Africa. It's called transcontinental, where you touch 2 continents. But you didn't want to touch Africa. And you didn't want to be white. But we just pardoned one of their big criminals. See, this is the problem we're running into. You spending all this money to say a war on drugs, but you are releasing the cartel. And you know that the cartel is buying houses and stuff so that they can let their family come here to stay, so that they can money launder and run the money through the businesses that you allowing them to do it. See, what the guy should have said was, yes, we Africa and we Asia. We transcontinental. See, he didn't want to say that he was a part of Africa, but he is transcontinental. That is true. That means your country touches 2 continents. But only this much touches Asia. This much is Africa. That's why I kept telling y'all, this is right up my alley. I was waiting on him because so many people don't like us. But all I wanted to say, they don't really care about us. I ain't done. Black people quit buying Nike. Black people, the president of Nike just gave Rump about $6 million toward his campaign. Now, Daddy Dumping Pants, Orange Bell Pepper, Build Back question mark, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Wig Wear is upset because the midterms are not looking good. He's asking for money so he can live right, and that's going to help him get to heaven. Now, I did not know you could buy yourself to heaven. But according to Wig, if y'all give him a money, it's going to help him get to heaven and be a better Christian. And we know y'all got all the confidence in the world. We know y'all think he's the next thing to Jesus Christ. I don't understand if we broke, how we helping everybody else. Also good one too, Agent Orange. Let's continue. For the Republicans that really feel bad. Ain't no use in you making nobody feel real bad when they're already bad. Let me break this down. We seized about 510 pounds of coca. That don't include weed, fentanyl, and amphetamines. When they shot down those boats, they was headed to the British government. We didn't have nothing to do with it. Our Coast Guard don't make no money. Our National Guard don't make no money. And to all you Republicans, Daddy Dumping Pants done freed a Democrat, Mr. Henry, and one of them that districts in Texas promised him some money. He was in prison. He's a crook. Mr. Henry is a Democrat that was a crook. And he was serving time. And he sent Daddy Dumping Pants a letter and said, if you pardon me, I'll support you. He signed his pardon. Baby, you don't want to know how many people, how many crooks is getting out under him. I'm waiting for P. Diddy to send him a letter. And P. Diddy gonna get out. Well, Daddy Dumping Pants freed him. Now the man is running for a Democratic seat in Texas. Nothing Daddy Dumping Pants can do. He's tired, he's sick, he's withering. They're doing all these tests on him to see if he's competent. And they're checking his stomach and his heart, and he's got the best MRI, even though he don't know why they doing this stuff to him. We know why. Because he got to go out on medical leave. He got to leave by next year. One way or the other. I'm going to get you. He got to go. Either he's going to go on medical leave. Or he's going to be impeached. But he got to go. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Michael Jackson wrote a song that is so befitting to what is going on in this world. And he said if Roosevelt was alive, they wouldn't be doing this. Because Roosevelt is what put SNAP and all that stuff into place. Skinhead, deadhead. Everybody gone bad. Situation speculations. Everybody's allegations. Beat me, bash me. You can never trash me. Hit me, kick me. You can never get me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Sometimes in life, they just want to see. But if Martin Luther King was alive, he wouldn't let this be. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad, situation, segregation, everybody's allegations, in suites, on the news, everybody's dog food, kick me, strike me, don't you wrong or right me. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. You know, on this song, they tried their best to get Michael Jackson to change the lyrics to this song. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. You know what? I'm trying to find Jean P Conley's Cash App real quick. All I want to say is that they don't care about us. Let me see if I can write it. Because Deacon Calvin ain't on here, so I'm going to write it and do my best. And I'm going to make sure I'm going to make you a mod. Ruthie, I need you to be on TikTok too. It's Gift Gallery Monday. And I got to start having you on there because you can tell my people, welcome to Mama, live and greet them because I got to have people on there that's going to work it. No space in her name. This is her Cash App, y'all. It's $ Jean PC1. No space. Because even if you ain't gifted me, I need you on there to help me control. I'm going to be getting some new mods. I'm going to be taking some of my mods off. Oh, I'm not frying nothing, Jean. Let's keep talking about what we dealing with. He wrote the truth. They don't really care about it. They don't. If you can get Kenya $1 billion and you cut off our stuff. Did you see the officer who killed George Floyd wanting a new trial? Now, pardon now? Well, as people of color, they don't care a thing about us. We have always been a number. We're not their problem as much as white people. See, y'all have become a problem to Ron. You white people have, not us. You mix with us and you love us now, and they don't like it. I think it's the cutest cup. Listen. I put Jean's $ down there because she support me. I done what I'm going to do because I love her. I hate that about those people over there on TikTok. You can bless them and support them. They cut their own blessing off because they don't know how to support. And I done made up my mind. I'm done supporting people. Because we got to put these green beans in here. We got to turn this down a little bit and put these taters on. I done about cooked all the juice out. Baby. I don't play that. You know them that labor amongst you. So we're gonna put some taters in here. You gotta quit doing that. People can't keep supporting where they don't get support. And I'm a supporter from the heart. If I see you anywhere and you not done something for me, baby, I'm coming. I'm gonna show you I'm there. But I'm sick of these people. They want to use people. And you ain't gonna. If I use you, if you how you say that? If you use me, let me stir these up first, because you don't want to really mess with them after. If you use me, it's because I let you. If you use me, it's because I let you. That's how I see it. Y'all, we're going to go in here. Steam these taters. See, when you get your green beans down to a certain point, put your taters on top. And then put your lid on it. And then let them steam on down. Come on, we gotta go over here. And let them steam on down. I got so much to do. But that's why I go so hard for people. Hey, Billy, I ain't seen you since the cows came in out the field, Billy. I'm telling y'all, when these numbers go back up over here and people come back because they know they done lied on and said, oh, she talked about that and it wasn't true, I want to still be able to recognize the people that hung in here with me. Okay? Because some people mad. But they mad off of the fact that we had to get down to the truth. Ain't nobody mad at no Republican. You're going to be what you want to be. There's just as many black people Republicans as it is white. Oh, Peachy, you welcome. Hey, Elaine Cobb, you welcome, Peachy. I just like to support people. That's why I said if you want to bless Jean P on her birthday, you never know when your birthday comes. See, I give people on their birthday. I bless people randomly. I'm finna sit around now and put together a blessing. But I hate, we got to quit wanting stuff one way and can't never bless nobody or try to help those that help you, you know, and stuff like that. Or it's all right if when I'm doing it, but when it's time for you to show you would support me, you're not showing it. That's all. I'm going to make some hot water cornbread in a little bit. I got to get everything together. I got to boil my water and stuff like that. I'm moving slow. But so many times people want one-sided situationships. That's why I bless on my page. And I showed them, y'all missed it. I'm going to come back on here tomorrow. I made them on TikTok. I'm going to make y'all some pecan balls. I'm going to show y'all how to bake y'all some. And it's 5 ingredients. That'll be easy for you to do. Do you remember me? Do I remember you? Redonda, you be on here every day. What you mean, do I remember you? That's why. What video? Hold on, I can't even see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my glasses on. Now I'm gonna okay, let me see. Let me put my glasses on. You need my P.O. box? Yeah, I need one of my mods on here. See, I don't know what's going on with Calvin. He normally be on here. Let me put it. I can't see. I know. Okay, I got that right. I don't know, but I'm going to add some more mods on here. Yeah, I just put it under your name. I'm going to do when I do the pecan thing, I'm going to do it over here. I already done it on TikTok. Tomorrow, I'm going to make them for y'all. I got to cook us some dinner here, right? That's just all I'm really doing. You know how it is. I got the green beans with the potatoes in it, some cornbread, and some neck bones. I ain't doing much. I'm going to eat them green beans with the potatoes and them neck bones. I'll make some cornbread. I'm going to get Avery, make her a little macaroni and cheese. I ain't doing nothing. That's it. That's it and that's all. Green beans and meat tonight with some cornbread. And Avery can have some of that macaroni you put in the microwave. Baby, that's what it's going to have to be. I'm in a flare-up. Y'all know my flare-ups. I don't walk that good. I was in the bed all day yesterday. Rutu, yeah, I know you. Rutu, cute for you. You know what, Rutu? I don't recognize the names when they shift stuff, but I'm like, yeah, Redonda, you be on here. Hey, Mother Norma, help me down. We will be. Hey, Michelle Matthews. Everybody wishing you a happy birthday, Jean. We will be B1 when we go back. It's okay. Jean is the reason why we was A anything anyway. So it's okay. Because I am not allowing her. It's gift gallery Monday. But Jean is not shooting up her birthday present to me. Hey, y'all, yeah, wish her. She can't. I put her, she can't play today. So I don't know how good I do. But she can't play today. And if I find out from any other content creator she been over there shooting, I'm going to get her. Yeah, she surfs around some. The other day, that lady said, oh, that's Sanders. Yeah, she comes through. She give me some. I'm like, mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't going to give you. Y'all, I got so much to talk about, Dr. Lisa. I can't believe Kenya got $1 billion of our taxpayers' money. And this is just a little reminder. Put a pin in it. But you will not be getting a lot of tax money back. You will not be getting a lot of discounts for your taxes as little middle class people. We may end up paying. You will not get a good tax break. All the FEMA money is spent. The SNAP money. The money that was sent to the food banks that was sent back is spent. I ain't even done. I'm just getting started. Daddy dumping pants, baby. Just boo-booing all over himself, throwing a tantrum. You know he done fired the construction company that's supposed to be building the Wizard of Oz. The great big, beautiful, bouncy house, Wizard of Oz ballroom. Well, he fired the man. Y'all know why? Somebody put why, and I'll tell you why. He done fired the first contractor that was building the great big beautiful bouncy house. Fired him, y'all. I'll tell you why. Because they couldn't get the plans that he wanted. The plans would not pass through zoning because the great big beautiful bouncy house, Wizard of Oz house, is bigger than the White House. They said it can't be bigger than the White House. He's mad. And he's throwing a tantrum. He done hired another one. And he's about to fire him too. The plans, the big bouncy Wizard of Oz house is bigger than the White House. And they can't get all the blueprints to be approved. You done told that whole wing, that antique historical wing down to build this great big beautiful bouncy house, Wizard of Oz ballroom. And you done fired your first contractor because they had to come back to you with different plans and say it's bigger than the White House and it won't work. Well, you're finna fire another one. It's gonna be the same problem. Hey, Pre. And then we gotta let Obamacare go. And you send Kenya, the African people, $1 billion so that they can have and form their health care. Child, every Republican ought to be mad along with every Democrat. Everybody who's grandmama, every veteran, Everybody ought to have a tantrum. That ought to be a sin. That ought to be a sin. You gonna send Africa. You could have sent us back to Africa for $1 billion. He should have just bought plane tickets. If I knew Africa, see, here's the problem. Everybody got something in their minerals. And so what's happening is he don't want to negotiate with Venezuela. He want to take it. He want a war so he can stay in office. And he wants all that oil that Venezuela got. They got more oil than Saudi Arabia. And then you want to go and touch and kiss and love on that head cutting off beheading man and be his friend after we done lost people in the Civil War. After we done lost people in Saudi Arabia. After we done lost people in World War I and World War II. Fighting against our enemies. You gonna hang out with our enemies. And they said they gonna help fight with you against Venezuela because you about to take all their oil. And he's saying not about to have my chinny chin chin. They ain't even to be trusted. They use their kids. They strap bombs to their babies. You got people walking around here looking like you with Agent Orange and PTSD over that ESD you had in your office. You can't stay awake. You keep falling asleep. And another thing, Elonia, what's the male order first lady? How you gonna put up a tree and give gifts? And Daddy Dumping Pants said, we just need to tell our kids they're not gonna have Christmas this year. Oh yeah, I ain't even got to that. He wants to take MLK Day and he wants to take Juneteenth and make it be Trump Day. That's what Agent Orange want to do. He wants to take MLK Day and and Juneteenth, and he wants that to be Orange Day. Baby, he can barely walk. He 80 years old. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. All they doing is letting him do criminal stuff and release criminals into society. And you fighting a war on drugs, but you releasing drug dealers. You took Obamacare. Anything that black man put together, you took apart. And you sending $1 billion to Kenya. For what? Why we need to help Kenya when we ain't helping ourselves? I thought charity started at home. See, this is what's taking place now. The Republicans are upset. They sick of Agent Orange, Daddy Dumping Pants, question mark, built back, Hunchback of Notre Dame, built back, funny back, wide back body. We don't know just what to call him. All I want to say is that he don't really care about us. He wants to stay there by any means necessary. He couldn't get the people, the brown people, tan people, black people, white people. He couldn't get us to be fighting with a race war. So now he wants a war by any means necessary so he can stay in office past his term. Problem is, he keeps wanting to call martial law. And the rich billionaires club keeps telling him, you can't call martial law because we would be under it too. We would be the Me Too. And I'm not going to be getting permissions to go in and out the country and ride on my yacht. The Republicans is angry. They like this Negro, him, just won't stop. Well, we tried to tell y'all. We tried to tell y'all how he was. So now they getting all frustrated. So about 20 plus of them finna retire early. And then, let me tell you, God working in mysterious ways. Don't God have a joke? God is so comical. I love him so much. And I need to really go talk to him for a little bit, because that's just what you do to keep a good relationship going with you and your spiritual leader. It was, because he's not a man, but he's the love of my soul. He's greater than any man could ever be. But here's the thing. They tried to redistrict and rezone Texas, and it didn't go. They didn't pass it. He was trying to get more people in his favor. Finally, they said no, they weren't going to have it. Well, we know what Kenya got. We know what Africa got. We know how they want to get into Africa. They're trying to get into Africa because certain parts of Africa has told them and the French, don't come back over here on our soil. But anyway, it failed for him. And they didn't let him do it. And California said, well, we'll do it. And they voted. And they redistricted. And guess who it was in favor of? Them that Democrats. Merry Christmas, Hunchback of Notre Washington. Agent Orange. Crushed orange bell pepper. Look at you. Come through, Lord Jones. Remember that woman that she got happy in the church and she was clapping like this. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Laura. Somebody else gave me a lot of them. Thank you. I should have thanked you, Millicent. Thank you, all my tapper clappers, whippersnap. Yes, the built back question mark hump on his head, hair going to the side. Don't even know if he's alive. All I want to say is that he don't really care about us. Agent Orange arm is hurt and MRIs. All he do is sleeping. All I want to say is that he don't really care about us. Built up, built down, turn around, turn around. Can't stay awake and tell every lie time. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. So basically, every time now you get them yamps. Now the blue states come January, you won't get your yamps because the blue stamps did not get that information, so ICE could go raid those babies and all the Mexicanos. And so he said y'all won't get y'all yamps. Well, they done cut the yamps anyway. Here's the catch-22 to that. I got to watch my green beans so they don't burn. Let me show you what they looking like. They look so good, y'all. I'm just cooking like I ain't on here. Hello, Rosalind. Rosalind Elder said you could come over and eat green beans if you want to. So, see, I got them green beans going just right like you like them. You know how you like them, though. Yeah, just like that. Got to have that date on. So that's looking good, ain't it? Yeah, all I gotta do is take care of that cornbread in a little bit. Got some niggies. Got some what? Niggies. What's that? Neck bones. Yep. Got them going in there good. If I had more taters, I'd throw some taters in there. Baby, that would look good. Thicken that broth, wouldn't it? Ooh, we're gonna just suck bones and... Just let them cook. They're going to cook a while. Yep, just leave them alone. Just got to make me some cornbread. But anyway, so the next phase of life is he has decided that we didn't need no insurance, but he was going to give them insurance. And the Republicans don't like that. I don't blame them. We don't want a card right there. I think that's wrong. You can say I'm an African American all you want to. I don't say that. I ain't did my ancestry DNA. Because we all didn't come from Africa. Some of us got Indian in us. Some of us was already here. And if your roots don't go back that far, they're going to try to put you there anyway. I'm going to be making some cranberry oatmeal cookies. Show y'all how to make some stuff for the holiday. And I got this big thing of oatmeal for $4. This is not the instant oatmeal. I like my oatmeal to cook a long time so it can get that creaminess in there. And this, say food cub, you know. Did y'all know that, what's the name of that place? Not Sam's, but Costco is suing him. Costco is suing him. Also, you do know that we building that ballroom. He sued the White House. He sued our own government, you know, for distress and all that. And they agreed to give him that ballroom. Because he sued them for $200 and something million. You do know that, right? Okay. Because some people act like they don't know where the money is coming from to build the great big beautiful bouncy house, the Wizard of Oz. It's coming from taxpayers' money. Yeah. Same way his son, who's in a startup company, a conflict of interest at the best, he ends up getting a loan from the government for $620 million. Yeah, his son did. But then you want to talk about Hunter Biden. It seemed to me like y'all all got some little sorry little spoiled little brat children. That's what it seems to me. Y'all don't go off this live without blessing Jean with $2 or $3. Like, come on. It's enough for y'all to give her at least a couple of dollars. It don't have to be a lot. It can be $3. It can be $5. But y'all, I want y'all to help me out. She gonna let me know if y'all don't send her something. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna be disappointed. And canned milk changed their coloring on their can. Now it's almost like it's an almond color can. Look like you eating like this sweet potato pie. You got to be careful because these two cans look alike now. The condensed milk and the evaporated look alike. I just want to let y'all know that they did change their can. It used to be nice and just blue and white, but they didn't. I don't know if it's Republican or not. I am not at liberty to say. I won't tell no lie. But I can tell you this much. Jean's Cash App is pinned below. $JEAN PC1. Jean P Conley. You don't got to write P Conley out. You just got to write Jean PC1. The PC stand for P Conley. Jean PC1. Y'all please help me be a blessing to her. Let me tell you what happened so y'all understand. When I went over to TikTok, Mother Linda Calabra, no, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have nobody but Mother Linda Calabra, Mother Joyce, Pretty Joy, Jean, Pretty Rachel, Ruthie, and just a few more. And they came. They on fixed income. Jean said, all I can do is tap. And I said, okay, Jean, just tap. Like I had people come with me, but they financially, they just couldn't. This is hard. TikTok is hard. It's a gaming system. And in order for you to get points and your videos to grow and to get paid, you have to do things. And Jean started off just what she said. People would come through and whoop our butts. Mama Joyce, I told them, I don't care how I spasm, how I have a fit. Don't spend up all y'all money. And they wouldn't listen. And then they started, some of them did. You know, some of them throw what they can and hand hard and all of that. It's different. And I do enjoy it over there, but it's different. And the long and the short of it is that Jean decided to become a shooter one day. And that lady took me from C category all the way to A. I didn't understand how it worked either, Miss Dr. Lisa. But what I can tell you is that it's very educational over there. You can learn some stuff on TikTok. And I appreciate her because she could have left me. And she could have not gave me nothing. Some people didn't. Warren 360 was there. Mama Warren. She was there. And it was a lot of you. I can't name everybody, but I think y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. I'm Mama's Comfort Cooking on TikTok. MAMAS, Mama's Comfort Cooking. But what I tell you is, that's why I said I'm going to show back up here for my regular people that don't do it. Don't want, because I didn't do it. I have to buy these for Avery, y'all. I know she don't need them, but I buy them. But I didn't do it. But guess what? I had to do it. And while I was trying to figure out, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because they messing with everything. Mother Sandra Sutton is my tapper over there. See that? She got a support badge over here. She tapped. Mother Sandra, did you get your gift from me? But anyway, it's just been a blessing. I ain't going nowhere. I keep telling y'all I'm not going nowhere. No, Mama Linda Calabra, you have to put $ Jean PC1. Then you will see her name, Jean P Conley Sanders. Tabby over there with me. Y'all, this is time to clean out my refrigerator. My husband about to go crazy. We don't keep this much stuff in our refrigerator. Because we know that if you keep too much stuff in the refrigerator, it just won't get cold. And I got to clear out some stuff in this here refrigerator. That ain't no lie. It ain't no lie. It ain't no lie. I'm gonna make new cornbread today. You need to go on YouTube. They say, I'm already on YouTube, baby. Better you late, baby. I'm on YouTube. I don't like YouTube Live. I don't like YouTube Live. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it. And y'all didn't put y'all orders in for y'all pound cakes and cakes. So guess what? Y'all like to barely eat a piece of chicken yesterday. But I promise you I'm going to eat some of these neck bones. I don't know. It's just how I am. Throw this in the tray. Did I? That's one in the tray. I can't stand it. Me and my husband, we talk about, you know, things, life, getting stuff for the kids for Christmas. Stuff like that, life in general. We got to be careful. Let me tell y'all something. You got to be careful in this life right now. Because I told y'all, God showed me something. I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody. Oh, no sound? Really? You got to go back and come back in. I'm mailing y'all stuff tomorrow. I'm finna seal it up today. I told my husband I needed some more sealer bags, Kevin. And then I'm gonna send y'all them blueberry biscuits. Because if I don't, I'll keep them. Then I'll open up and ate them. So listen. Don't put no space between it. You got a space between it, but it's $ PC1. And then you'll see her name, Jean P Conley Sanders. Let me tell y'all something. When God showed me that it was going to take us to live together, Jean, check your cash out. Make sure Mother Linda Calabra sent you something because she's trying to get it right. You've been waiting on a blessing? Miss Patricia Williams. And it seems it just won't come. Bills are due. Money is tight. Seems nobody cares. But the devil, he is a liar and a deceiver too. God is not through blessing you. Listen, if I tell you to do something and you do it, it's coming back. And it ain't going to come back the same way you give it. It's going to come back greater. Y'all remember them times I told y'all to give people $5 and the next thing you know, there was a check in the mail coming. There was something you were waiting on. God tells me all the time who to bless on him. Because all I know is that I see what you're struggling with, and then I call your name out. I got to give Nancy Sewell something. I got to. Nancy, email me your address. Mama's Comfort Cooking. M-A-M-A-S. Add that S. Mama's Comfort Cooking at gmail.com. And I'm going to put you something in the mail. And it's because sometimes you can have everything. You can say, Tracy, I can afford to buy my own cake from you. Bless somebody else, but God said, bless you. Sometimes you just have to receive whatever he's in the process. Because when you be faithful of little things, he make you ruler over much. Ain't that right, Pepper? Sometimes me and Pepper, see, Pepper don't know what I know. We started off on the wrong foot for some reason. But I'm so glad we got back on the good foot. There's many would start out. There are people that picked at me when I was bent all over. Sometimes I lean, but a leaning tree ain't the first to fall. And that's why I said I got to get on Bible study. Because I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. And what made me get so upset with this doggone Egyptian boy? I didn't let it show. But I'm going to show you what I got on. I didn't let it show. But I got heated under my breath, as my granny used to say. He teed me off. You going to act like you don't know that you in Africa. But the story of Moses, it starts in Egypt. Pharaoh is in Egypt. Joseph ends up in where? Egypt. We supposed to be going to Canaan. The sea had to be split. And we crossed over the water. You know, we were scared like, dun, 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 dun. We was crossing. I ain't going. Get your big black tail over there. You know Moses said, him to let our people go. I scared of water. I can't swim. Get over there. And we crossed through the Red Sea. And Pharaoh's army, they drowned in it. But we crossed. I fear not no evil, for God is with me. We crossed it. Tracy, what you talking about? You's crazy. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Because when the guy said he didn't realize or he didn't want to admit that Egypt was a part of Africa, that lets you know Pharaoh people still haven't been set free. That lets you know that they still upset because he preserves us. And I'm 50-something, to be 58 years old. And I got some wrinkles. But he preserves us. He keeps us. He gave us two things. See, let me help you out. If you ever want to know what the algorithm is, algorithm is you. Me. They have to use our melanin for it to present itself. And we are the creators of algebra. So you just been AI. They want our artificial intelligence. If you notice, they even get the AI to know how to do riffs and runs. You got euro and neuro melanin. It's in the brain. He should have known that he was transcontinental, that only this much of Egypt was in Asia and this much was in Africa. The whole northern hemisphere, north, northwest, northeast, the whole northern hemisphere of that continent, Egypt sits on it. Just that much is in Asia. But he didn't want to give us the credit. And he knew that there were Africans there. But he knew he didn't want to say they only allowed them to be in certain parts of Egypt. He didn't really want it to come out of his mouth that they only have us in certain parts of Egypt. See, we always want to get in really where we don't fit in. And we always want to be a part of stuff and people we don't got to be a part of. And we always don't realize that we're the most wanted and hated people because we're fearfully and we're wonderfully made. God loves everybody. Right? You're welcome, Jean. You deserve it. You deserve it. They don't even know half of your story, but you deserve it. And because they love me, they love you. And that's how it goes. And because I love y'all, I do stuff for y'all. And I show up here, whether this video makes $17, I still come. And you are right, Stephanie Palmer. There's a lot of black children missing. There's a lot of people's organs have been taken. I don't know if y'all followed this story, but I did. Story of Kanika Jenkins, a black girl back in what year did Kanika come up missing? Was it around 2018, 2019? I know it was before the pandemic. She came up missing in 2018. She went to a party at a hotel, lived in Chicago. Now, I want y'all to hear this, and I don't want you to be scared, but you got to be careful who you make deals with, what spirits you make deals with. We know Africa is a continent. He knew that. Africa got 54 countries on their continent. We already know that, and we done learned that. Thank you, Miss Jackie. But here's the thing. Her mama went to the hotel. Now, they say her mama made a deal. Her mama is an Eastern Star. Her mama's boyfriend is a Mason. They say the mama made a deal. The girl they say they used her organs to get to this professional singer named Selena Gomez or something like that. 2017. Thank y'all. And now her mama losing her mind. They gave her mama $3.5 million. The mama still live in an apartment. I don't know who got the money. The mama was walking up and down the street butt naked the other day. She's been on TikTok having spells. She's been screaming. She's been saying, let them come for her. They trying to kill her. She's been talking about demons. You got to be careful. The devil is real. And you can sell your soul. And she sold her daughter. And she can't live with it. They said that she's being tormented. It's all on TikTok. I remember when it first happened, I kept wondering. Now, a famous Tony Curtis, a famous man owns that hotel. Y'all look up the famous actor owns the hotel that Kanika Jenkins got unalived at. Please. What did you say? Patricia Miller. Hey, Miss Tracy, I have not been seeing you on Facebook much. I'm trying to keep up with you. I watch you ever since you've been on him, but I have lost you. Over here and you talk everything you do on Facebook. I've been on him, Miss Patricia Miller. They just keeping me awaiting. So she has lost her living mind. She's been on TikTok and everything. Can someone comment, Mama Tracy email? Okay, baby, I'll do it for you. Okay, Miss Nancy Sewell, I'll put it in there. She done lost her mind. Hey, Sade. Sade, I say Sade instead of Sade. But hey, Sade. She done lost her mind. She walking up and down the street naked. She making videos. She said she want them to come for her. She said that she didn't keep the money. She sent money to people. She paid bills. She was putting $50 in the mail for each person that asked for it. And they saying that them demons is whipping her butt. They saying that she's cursed with a curse for selling out her daughter. It's a sad situation going on. I can tell you this much. She done lost her mind. Whatever, however, she done lost it. I can tell you that much. She going through. And they said that she's saying that they told her not to say nothing. She had to sign NDA. She had to do all these things when they gave her the money, but she don't have the money. Someone done tried to kill her son. Yeah. I was seeing that. I didn't know if that was true or not. That's why I didn't really say nothing. But they said she sold her up. You selling it? It's already gone. I can make another one, but it's gone. That one's already gone out the door. That big, oh baby, that coconut cake. Oh my God, I was just eating some of the coconut with the ice and it was so good. Yeah, that one's gone. It went to Decatur, where it's greater. Went to the ATL. Ellenwood, as a matter of fact. That's where it went. So, I don't know how she gonna make it through. I'm finna crumble these up. Hey, Avis. Several white hair. I'm gonna process it. I love peanut. So I don't know, but you gotta be careful. I won't be no Eastern Star. I done heard too much stuff about it, and to be quite honest, I don't think the church should be involved in none of that. I don't think the churches should be involved, whether you're Delta, whether you're AKA. The church is a whole different entity. What you pledge is what you pledge. The church shouldn't have nothing to do with it. The preachers shouldn't. But there's a lot of preachers that's Masons. And you'll see that Mason sign outside your church. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even know why I opened them. They're supposed to be for baking. Hey, Tabbing Fever. But a lot of your churches got those Mason banners hanging in there. I used to be an Eastern Star until I found out when you do learn better, do better. That's right. And they say she sacrificed her daughter. No. Because that's, you know, a coconut cake, the icing and stuff, I don't know about that. New Mexico. I don't know. I don't want that to burn. It's made with cream cheese and everything. Okay, let me go. I'm going to have to process these up. I love you too. But the Eastern Stars and the different things that they do and they say and the meetings and my daddy was I'm flared up, y'all, so I have to sit. My daddy was a Yeah, they found her body in the freezer. The Crown Plaza in Chicago. But it belongs to an actor, a famous actor. And it's his niece, Selena Gomez, that needed a kidney. Now, she said they wouldn't let her see her body, but she said the hotel gave her... Why would the hotel give you... First she said $7 million. Then she said 3.5 million of the 7 is all she got. But it was already on social media. So why would they give her money to be quiet? It was already public. But whatever she did, she can't live with it. And she done lost her mind. Now they said that they made her sacrifice. They said that everybody that's connected to that type of stuff, go on TikTok. They show you people. Kanye West said his mother was sacrificed. Wouldn't follow a pastor who was practicing Mason, baby. You probably don't need to be in your church. There's a lot of them that are. I promise you. I went to my cousin's funeral. And it's a big church, our biggest black church on the hill. He walked in with the Masons. He had the outfit on, they Navy. He had their pen. He had the drape in his arm. They did all that to my cousin. Mama Tracy, you all in the let the Holy Spirit use you, because my sister been talking about it. I'm not going to do it. I was invited to be one because my father was. Jean, check your bank, sis. You talking to Jean or me? The Masons, because my father was one, they wanted me to be an Eastern Star. And I wouldn't do it. No. My mama said, you bet not. I saw the deacon board at that church, the pastor, and they got the sign mounted inside in the framing of that church. So it's probably been preacher after preacher after preacher. So, And if you go to TikTok, let me see if I can put it in. It'll show you, hold on, sacrifices that they had to make. Hold on. See, it's saying that her name is Teresa Martin. They say she sacrificed her daughter.
Or possible. See, if you were to ask me anytime when I was younger and...
I made a video about this, but I want to make an even shorter one. The fact that there are groups like Masons and Eastern Stars, and those type of orders within inner cities. If those locations crumble instability, experiencing nothing but death and decay year after year, that's a generational curse in itself, as those type of orders have been hijacked by spiritual children. This is why many people have gotten on this app and talked about their stories of dealing with witches and warlocks.
Witches and warlocks.
To such orders like Masons and Eastern Stars. Because those said members were given the powers of spiritual children, not of a Mason, nor of an Eastern Star. The power of recess, or receding, recession. But they think that helps them get forward. Spiritual children, bro. Here's what make it worse. They were given those little bags of tricks and treats and compelled to try them out on their own family, their own lineage. They were given access to ill-fated practices and were instructed, influenced, or compelled in repeating the same offenses that were made in fracturing the original lineages and bloodlines. And this is upheld in high esteem because this opens up portals and gateways and pathways for ill-advised souls to mirror or imitate these original practices, thereby keeping cultures and areas of this life in unnatural states of decay. And through that imbalance,
I'm telling y'all, here's a lady saying she was sacrificed.
Good morning, Miss Sticky Girl. You know what the crazy thing is? The funny part about this whole situation is, girl, I just woke up one day and my page was filled with me talking about Masons and Eastern Stars. Like the very first video that I put out about it, I was so terrified because, I mean, this is my first time talking about it publicly. Like, girl, when I say shook in my boots. I was really shook in my boots. And that's why, like, I didn't really talk about it initially at first, but as I continued to heal, I'm like, you know what? I can't hide.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
I can't hide what occurred. Like, I can't pretend like certain things didn't occur with me. And then on top of that, I can't be afraid. Like, being afraid of them is not going to make them stop. It's not. Fighting back will give me a chance. So that is what I'm doing. As I'm speaking and, like, freeing people and just telling my truth, that's the equivalent of me fighting back. Because as a young child, I couldn't fight. Like, I was defenseless.
They say they
but now I am a
sacrifice.
full-grown ass woman. Okay? I am not going to go around with them. So I appreciate your appreciation, and you have a good day.
And I don't know what they did to her,
Miss Sticky Girl.
but I know one thing. They say that girl's mama going crazy. I don't know what all kind of sacrifices they do. And the symbol and all of that and how it goes.
Hey, Corey, I'm going to take your picture and I'm going to just put it up because I agree 100%. I also want people to understand that these people were trying to...
This is what she said it looked like.
Me, but y'all, do y'all know I went to the Morning Star Academy? And with going to the Morning Star Academy, I had to read and study the Bible so much, and it always seemed very, like, not dark in nature with what they was teaching us, but it all seemed so odd to me. They used to force feed the Bible down my throat. Force feed it, and I believe it was so that I can develop a disdain for the Bible, because like I had mentioned in previous videos, they would use like a religion to abuse me. You get what I'm saying? Like, for me to be, I got pulled out of a private Christian school at 7th grade. I got expelled out of a private Christian school at 8th grade. Pastor Keith took the, what grades, what is it, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And they had a sermon in the sanctuary surrounded around me. Humiliation ritual. And then after that, I went to the Morning Star Academy. God turned lemon to lemonades because my mother was having me do 14 classes, 14 classes for the semester. So the semesters went on, throughout the course of the year, it was 14 classes. I did so many classes that I ended up graduating high school in 11th grade early. But these people sent me to the Morning Star Academy. You all, this is such a, like, the things that I'm speaking of, and shout out to Corey for this picture, but it's way darker and deeper than most people are willing to accept. And I want y'all to understand that all of this stuff is true. I'm not just pulling this out the crack of my ass. The truth is so motherfucking strange. I can't even make these things up. Like, I can't. You can't make these things up. You can't. So anyways, y'all, I set all that so y'all can look at these pictures that Corey sent me. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hey, Corey, I'm going to take your picture and I'm going to just put it up because I agree 100%.
Well, this is the difference, though. This is the difference. A fraternity or sorority is different than a Mason. Fraternities and sororities can be evil. And some of them will beat your children's butt if you let them. However, they are different. They are different. But anything that tries to have control over you. Now, a lot of people used to get in fraternities and sororities to get better jobs. Right? You used to get in a fraternity or sorority, and they would promise you that somebody that worked there would make sure you had a good job. I don't justify none of them, but you're dealing with two different things. Fraternities and sororities don't try to make you be religious. They don't mess with your faith. Let me taste this. It's good. I need a little more. They don't mess with your faith. You get what I'm saying? They're not operating like witches and warlocks. They don't. They do ritual things when you get ready to cross over. But they don't operate. And you know what else? When you graduate from college, you don't have to still be a part of a sorority. If you don't pay your dues, your national dues, they don't even acknowledge you. They don't even recognize you. That's totally different. When you're dealing with people that's got it in God's house. When you got witches and warlocks in the house of God. And that's why a lot of them churches, them preachers is doing whatever they deem necessary. And they live in any kind of way. I promise you. They live in any kind of way. Those be them churches where you shake the pastor's hand and then you do the best you can. That's the difference. It is a difference. It ain't justifiable. My daughter pledged. And I didn't even know nothing really about it. She just pledged. But I told my daughter, if I think 1 minute you going to let anybody put their hands on you, I'm going to come put mine on you. Let me find out. And then somebody said, take your daughter's car. Take her stereo system. So before she pledged, I went down there and removed everything. I wasn't going to play with it. Because too many kids get hurt and got killed pledging. Doing stupid stuff. And I told her, because this girl had said the last people, they was the first group coming back online. So I knew her pledge was going to be easy. Because they had already been expelled. Because the people that they pledged prior to my daughter, they had them eat cow doo-doo. I told my daughter, if it don't fit, it don't fit. You're not going to become and do everything to make them happy. You better not eat no cow manure. You better not make them let you lay down and screw a bunch of men. Because if I find out, then you got hell to play. You're going to play with me. And I'm telling y'all, I don't play. I'm one of them mamas, baby. I did not play. And she knew I didn't. And you heard the word I used. Hell to pay. Because I would have lit her up like a Christmas tree. And all I could do is get arrested. Because nobody else could have stopped me. And now my daughter, she actively go around. She don't pay for that national stuff. She don't do all that. This is different. This is in a household of God. This is dealing with spirituality. Pledging ain't dealing with that. A lot of time pledging is just a lot of hot kitty girls, you know, and they just want to be a part of something. And like I said, I remember when people pledged, and folks could get you jobs, your career depended on it. So, no, it's different. Some people say it's the same, but it really is not. It's totally different. And if they do their research, they know it's different. But some people gonna say what they gonna say. I don't do none of it. Now, I used to want to be a Delta. I did. But baby, you got the first time to think you finna put your hands on me. And that's what I told my daughter when I let her. And I hate I let her pledge because her grades dropped. She lost scholarship money. Fooling with that foolery. So, You got your ups and downs on everything, but it ain't dealing with my walk with God. But when you got a symbol that looks just like the symbol of the devil, now we done. That's it. I had to chop these peanuts up, these pecans. That's all you wrote for me. I can't deal with that. I had to put them in the food processor. I don't care what nobody say. You got to school your kids when they go to college. You can't let your kids not know who they are first and who they belong to, because they want to become a part of something. A lot of times that's why we pledge and we do anything. We want to be a part. It's no different. I thought y'all was finna say that pledging was like pledging a gang. I was going to agree with you on that. I think pledging is closer to pledging like a game. That's what I think. I don't think, because it's not spiritual at all. I think when people pledge, I think they pledge like you being in some type of gang, right? They jump you in and jump you out. They not going to jump you in and out, but I've seen crossovers. I've seen the Masons. They got certain colors. They either going to wear all purple, the girls, or they going to wear all white. And the men are going to be dressed, and they're going to come in first, and they sit a certain way, and they swear that they are not. They burn the candles. They have certain handshakes. They have a lot of different things. They're not going to ask everybody to be one, because they know everybody ain't going to put up. But you got a lot of first ladies, because the pastors are. I know a lot of first ladies. I mean, a lot of them, they are Eastern Stars, because their husbands are Masons. And it's in the church. And it is not no Christian brotherhood. And it ain't the Star of David. But you know what? We go for whatever our spiritual leaders go for, because you ain't praying and seeking God for yourself. So if you're a spiritual leader, don't think nothing wrong with it. You'll say, my pastor said I could do it. My pastor said I could do this. What God tell you to do? Did God tell you you could dream? Okay. Then there you go. Did you talk to God? Did God tell you to go cuss everybody out on your street? Okay. Pastor said it was all right for you to do what? Okay. Now you done got in trouble at the club. They done raided the club. Now you got to get a relationship with God. You can't blame everything on your pastor. You got open access. You can read. I tell people all the time, that's how you get hurt in the church. Y'all won't study to show yourself approved. You just keep going saying what your pastor said. So, secret society, stuff like that, pledging and stuff, I don't think it needs to be in the household of believers. That's just my opinion. May not mount up to nothing. I'm finna get ready to... Avery will be here, and I ain't even got her no macaroni and cheese going. Let me get off of here. Because I said I want to do Bible study, and I still got to do TikTok. Tell it, Crockett, Elder. I don't understand what she be writing. But, yeah. Nope. So I tell people all the time, there's only so much you can blame on people. You got direct access to God. You got to know. That's why I said I say that kind of stuff in Bible study. I got to start coming back to my Bible study page. But as for now, when it comes to, you can go listen to Michael Jackson's song. I don't know really what happened to him. He was writing so pathetically. I'm starting with The Man in the Mirror. He was writing so many songs that you can use for a movement. I don't know if he made somebody scared. But sometimes y'all be surprised what happened to people. They tell you one thing happened. You don't know who they sent to destroy you. You don't know who people come into your life to get you on drugs, to get you confused, to get you to go through all these different circumstances and situations. See, we have to be careful. We just trust too easy. And we got to be careful. Hey, Avery, do you have any more of those little macaroni bowls? Huh? They all gone?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What are you doing?
Nothing. How was school?
Good. Mommy. Pajama day Monday.
Monday?
Okay.
Okay.
I will release Friday.
Early release. Can you look over there and see if you got any macaroni, the little one I can put in the microwave?
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'm going to have to... I ain't got nothing but green beans for you. I see I can make some macaroni and cheese. I didn't feel like making it. You don't see no Kraft macaroni and cheese in there? Some of them little I taught you I had? The cheating.
No.
Get the stand and stand up in there.
I don't see any.
Open it up again, not that side.
Out of the bathroom.
Go ahead. I don't feel like making no macaroni. That's what I'm saying. I think he was too, Stephanie. But anyway, I've enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all for blessing Jean. I really do. I thank you for making this be a good birthday for her. She don't have a mama, daddy. She don't have her sisters. She don't have her brother. She's the only one left with one son. And she got a grandson that's in his 20s and one is 3. I think they got 123 and 1-3. And one she watches and the other one, he lives somewhere else. You wash your hands.
No.
And flush the toilet.
Yeah.
So I got to try to get this. I'm trying to decide if I just want to, do I want to make hot water cornbread or do I just want to make me a little skillet of cornbread so I can just sit down and be still. So I don't have to worry about frying it.
No.
You don't see it? Look it up. Her name is Teresa. She Kanika Jenkins. Teresa Jenkins. She Kanika Jenkins' mama. Go over there on TikTok. It's Gift Gallery Monday. I got to go to TikTok, y'all. But I will be back. And we're going to be baking. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to get on here on time. I'm going to show y'all how to make the pecan, the square things. And then I'm going to... And then we're going to I'm going to do some more stuff to help y'all out. I'm just don't feel my best. But in the meantime and in between time, if you do your thing and I do mine, we came here together so we could have fun. It's Teresa Martin. Okay, it's Teresa Martin. We came here together so we could have fun. Me and you, baby, going one-on-one. And this is the last chance for us to get off. You either get loose or you ought to get off. Because I'm just about ready to do my thing. I'm a Stone Cold Georgia rap machine. I'm going to give you what I got. And baby, that's plenty. You ain't never had a teacher that'll rock so many. I'm going to make you wet and make you sweat just to see how funky you can get. And when I'm on the mic, I do so well. And I go by the name of Sister Tracy. Thank y'all for loving on her. And thank you for helping me love on her. I appreciate you so much. I won't forget. I'm going to see who did what and I'm going to bless the rest. All right. Tell them bye, AA.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later.
Hi.
Say honeybees. See y'all later, honeybees.
Hi, bees.